Welcome back! So far on the channel, this has been the biggest fingerboard feature we've made, and honestly, it's not super big, it's kind of small. So today, we are going to be making a fingerboard stair set. So I'm pretty excited for this, so let's do it. Welcome back to another video, guys. I hope you all are having an incredible day. So you are all probably pretty excited for this video because you guys like me doing fingerboard videos, and honestly they're pretty fun to make, so let's do it. So there's nothing wrong with this, I just want something bigger, so let's build something bigger. This is a 15-inch 1x6 piece of wood, and this is going to be the base for a stair set. So this board is 15 inches, this one is 13.5, so an inch and a half shorter. And same idea, 12 inches, 1.5 inches shorter. This is now a 10.5 inch piece of wood, and here's our stair set. So what we are going to do to attach this is we could use some wood glue, we could use hot glue, super glue, but I think what we're going to do is use a nail gun. That'll just be nice and secure, but if you don't have a nail gun, feel free to use wood glue, anything will really work. You could even just tape this all together and it would still work. So just do whatever. So I got this wood at Home Depot, and you can just go down to your local Home Depot. Any hardware store will pretty much have this. It doesn't need to be 1x6, but that's just what I'm using. I feel like it'll be a good fit. And now time to nail it in place. I'm just going to brush both sides off because we don't really want sawdust under there, and now time to nail it. So our nails are a little bit too long for this, so we're going to shoot it kind of at an angle, and that'll ensure that it's strong and it won't go right into my table. I'm just going to place these underneath just to ensure that it's not going to go into the table because we don't really want that to happen. So our place nails are in place, so now time to place our next board on. And this is a very simple technique to get a stair set. Very cheap, very easy, and just super easy to make. So definitely do this if you're making a stair set. Don't bother with like trying to get pieces of wood like that and stuff. It's just a lot easier to do this. Now that we've also done our two other boards, I'm able to nail straight down, so we don't need to worry about doing it on the side. So this is a top one, so I'm going to do a nice pattern with the nails just so it looks better. Nailing is complete, and I love this. It's nice and solid, super strong. Even if you use a wood glue, it'll also be very strong. So I'm just gonna skate this quick without a rail, and then we'll put a rail on. So skating this feels incredible. It's very solid, very smooth, but now we need to put a rail on. So to do that, we are using this aluminum that I introduced in another video. We found this at Canadian Tire because we're in Canada, but Home Depot also sells this stuff, so go down to Home Depot to get some of this. So this is channel iron, only this is made out of aluminum, so no iron today. But we are going to kind of put this on something like that is what I'm thinking. So then we'll have a little rail that we can skate. So what I'm going to do is just quickly draw on a little triangle like that, and we are going to cut that out with a hacksaw, and then hopefully we should be able to bend it like that without it breaking, and then we'll have a rail that'll go like straight like that, and then it'll be flat on top, which will allow a couple new tricks to be done on it. So let's do it. So I'm just going to cut that out, and I'll see you once it's cut.
2,000 years later.
We have cut a little notch out, so now we are just going to carefully bend it in hopes that it doesn't break. I don't think it will, but you never know, so let's give it a go. I'm just gonna go nice and slow. So that's perfect right there. We didn't even bend it all the way. I kind of drew the line a little bit crooked, and that is why it's not quite right. This piece of doweling, and we are just going to kind of fit it in here, drill a hole into our wood, and then we'll pretty much be done. So So I started off with a razor blade and then I switched to the Dremel just because it would go a little bit faster. So now I've made a little notch in there, if you can see that, and this fits perfectly in between here. So we are going to add some glue. I'll probably use super glue. So now we are going to mark where we will drill the holes and then we'll be ready. I'm just going to cut this quickly. I'll mark that and then we'll cut that. All 3 holes are drilled, so now we are going to cut these things off and we'll be ready to glue them into our metal and into our wood. These pieces of dowel are now cut to length, so we are going to tap these into the holes and then place the aluminum on. It is finished. I cannot believe how well it turned out. It just looks absolutely incredible. We have a miniature little stair set with a rail. Perfect. Something that feels awesome is the aluminum. It just is like kind of more smooth than like the steel for some reason. I don't really know why, it just feels nice. Thanks for watching today's video. Check out these other 2. One is up there, one is down there. The subscribe button is down there like always. Social media links are in the description if you want to go check those out. And I'll see you in my next video.